Hi everyone, this is Joanna and welcome to my channel. I am so super excited today to share with you some DIYs that are both budget friendly and easy to make, and they will make your house look absolutely beautiful this holiday season. So kick back and relax and let me show you what I have in store for you today. And for my next project, I'm using 2-inch wooden circles. I pre-drilled 3 of them because that's what I'm going to use for this project, and I'm going to stain them with dark walnut stain. You can see I have more circles out there. They're just out there because why not stain more than I actually needed, so I have them on hand for the next project. Once the circles are dry, I'm going to apply stencil and spell the word joy with it. After the stencil is nicely placed, I'm just adding some white paint to it. You just need to make sure that you don't put too much paint. Almost dry brushing is plenty. You don't want it to leak from underneath the stencils. And now it's time to pop the stencils off, and you have beautifully spelled out word joy. Now it's time to add some twine to it. I'm putting twine through the little hole, and the way I do it is I just tie a knot right on top, leaving quite a bit of twine on both ends because I'm going to end up wrapping it around the candle. I want to leave a little bit of slack so that the letters are not very tight on the candle. I think they just look so pretty this way. Don't you think? I love this ribbon, and it's such a good deal at Costco. You get so much of it. So I'm just going to add a little bit of to the bottom. I think it just adds a great little touch to the candle. Now this is the 15-foot garland that I use, and I cut it into tiny little pieces for a gazillion different projects, and this one is one of those too. So I'm adding a little bit of greenery to my letters. I think it's just a really nice touch, and I'm gonna finish it off with a little tiny miniature pine cone. Now, of course, I'm not done. I need to add some white paint to my pine cone. I don't like to get them already pre-painted, so I add my own color to it. And look at this nice project. I put on my little wooden slabs. They're 3-inch, I believe, in diameter. And here you go. The 3 beautiful candles. They add such a gorgeous touch to the house. I'm just so excited about it. Off we go to the next project, also from the Dollar Tree. I'm removing the frame and the glass, and the actual idea was to paint the cardboard, but oopsie, there's a bunch of metal hooks on it, and I decided that I don't need to mess with it and try to remove it, so I decided to paint the glass, and I'm using Waverly chalk paint and truffle. Actually, I love it the way it came out. Once I was done with that, I took some burnt umber paint, and I added really nice touches to it. It just brings a completely different dimension to the project. I love it, just love it. And this is probably my first time that I'm actually painting glass. Well, look how beautiful it turned out. I'm just gonna leave it to dry, and I'm gonna get started on my frame. And for my paint, I'm just using acrylic paint. I'm gonna paint it in white. And when the paint is still a little bit wet, I'm taking some of the burnt umber and I'm adding it to the edges. Not too much, just a tiny little bit. I think it makes a huge difference though. It's coming out so nice. I love it. Just love it. And once everything is nice and dry, I'm going to add greeting and some decorations to my cute plaque. I'm using the peace sign, the metal peace sign. I sprayed it with snow. Can you see the snow on top? I'm not quite sure how long it's going to last, but it is there. I'm using glue gun to attach it to my background. Make sure that you work fast though if you work with the glue gun, because it gets hard pretty dang fast. So if you want to use something else for placement purposes, yeah, I would do that. And 2 ornaments, I love them, and the way I'm placing them is that they are going beyond the frame, so they're kind of flowing out of the frame. I like it. Gosh, this project is so dang easy and it's so fun. I love it. And there you have it, your finished project. I absolutely love the way it came out. I love it. It was so simple to make. It was so inexpensive, and I just cannot wait to put it on my shelf for the holidays. And here we go. This one is an easy one. I picked up this globe from Dollar Tree. It's so simple, and I was trying to put the little Christmas tree inside, but oops, it's just a tiny bit too long. So what to do? Well, I'm just gonna cut off the bottom to make sure that it fits just right inside this beautiful globe. And once it's nicely fitted, I'm gonna attach a little bit of glue and attach it to the bottom of the globe, or the lid, whichever way you wanna, however you wanna call it. Now it's time to add some snow to the inside of the globe. This snow is the best. I have used it for so many projects, the paper crafts and anything for the holidays. It's just a lot of fun. And once the snow is in, just put the lid on and there you have it. You have your beautiful globe and the Christmas tree inside. I just love it. And here it is. I cannot wait to decorate with it. Now this project is even easier. You know the little silver and white balls that I actually got and were the vase fillers? Well, actually I'm going to use them to fill the vase because I figured, well, why not? So here we are. I'm just using one bag in the vase. And I'm going to put some Christmas picks inside. And that is it to it. It's just so simple. I can't even tell you how pretty it is. Those little white and silver balls are just absolutely gorgeous. And the picks go perfectly with them, with the silver poinsettias in them. And there you go. There you have it, sitting on my shelf. Now please disregard the way I spelled joy on the candles. Okay, off we go to the next project. I'm grabbing again my wonderful favorite this season ribbon and a metal wreath, and I'm going to glue the end to it and then just start wrapping around the metal wreath. it is your time to decide how wide you want the strokes to be, so it's entirely up to you how you're going to do it. It's going to give a different effect to your wreath. When you're all nice and done, look how pretty that looks. I'm going to use this little wire garland, and I decided that you really don't have to wrap it around the whole wreath. It's enough to just take it and bend it just like that, and just kind of squeeze it in, and then go on top, squeeze it, and then go to the bottom and squeeze it, and it goes so fast. And then you get more garland use out of it because you don't have to decorating the back. So I just went back and forth, and I thought it just came out really great. I loved it. And now I wanted to use the checkered ribbon, but it was a little bit too thick for my liking, so I'm just cutting it in half lengthwise. It's a little bit thinner, and I'm creating a quick bow, just making loops from the first loop. I always make it the biggest, and then the other ones are going to be smaller, progressively smaller, and you can make it as big or small as you want. You just need to make sure that you're going to tie it in the middle with something, and I used twine. I thought it just gave it a nice squish. And once it is tied, you can go and make it pretty. Beautify it. Now here's where you're gonna start fluffing it and just making it all pretty. Originally I wanted to tie it to the wreath, but I decided it was just much easier to glue gun it, and that's exactly what I did. And those berries just looked so inviting, so of course I'm gonna have to add the berries too, that. So here I'm glue gunning it. It really was a good choice. And just adding more berries here and there. Now the wreath is almost done. I grabbed two of the Mary wooden signs, and I stained one because that was the original plan, but I decided the stained one is just not popping up against the wreath, so I decided to shadow it. So basically my stained one is the shadow to the lighter one. So right here I'm using regular glue, and I'm going to offset them so that you can see a tiny little bit of the dark brown popping behind the light one. I really like the way it came out. I use that technique all the time in my card making. I just love it. You get that depth to the project. It really did come out very nice. And when you're using glue, you have that play, so you have a few minutes to just be able to adjust it so that you can see the darker one popping behind the lighter one. And here it is. You have to raise when you use the glue gun. Make sure that it doesn't dry up on you. And there you have it. It's so pretty. I love it. I just absolutely love this wreath. It came out beyond what I expected. It's really a great feeling. There you have it, my friends. Another set of awesome DIYs that are easy to make, They are budget friendly and they will make your house look spectacular during this holiday season. I really hope you enjoyed it because I did. I can't even count how many times said that I love it. But I really honestly love them all. Well, till next time, my friends. Ta-ta!